contains spoilers for AXE, Judgment Day number 2 for a supposed futurist. Iron Man doesn't always have a lot of foresight when it comes to not building something. This is especially the case when it comes to Stark's latest project, a mistake so bad that he has unleashed a Galactus-sized threat on Earth 616, bigger than any problem in the MCU to date. The Eternals have declared war on the mutants in Marvel's ongoing Judgment Day event, and the Avengers have found themselves right in the middle of it. Because the Prime Eternal Droog views the mutants' recent immortality as excess deviation, he is able to convince his clan to raise Earth's Homo superior population by preying on the Eternals' secret weakness of being coded to correct this kind of deviation. Wanting to help their X-Men friends, Iron Man realizes that the best way to cease Droog's attack is to get a Celestial to give the order. To meet this end, Tony Stark and his crew of fellow Avengers and Eternals allies begin to resurrect the progenitor, the deceased Celestial whose corpse serves as the Avengers base called Avengers Mountain. Needing to reprogram the progenitor to resurrect the dead god in their image, the team mixes in aspects of Erisham the Judge, the Dreaming Celestial, the stories of deviant ghosts, the Asgardian Destroyer and Tony Stark himself, as well as new scripture they've written for a better god. AXE, Judgment Day number 2, written by Kieran Gillen with art by Valerio Scheide, culminates in the resurrection of the Avengers' terrifying Celestial base, who immediately instructs Droog and his Eternals to cease their attack on Krakoa and the mutants. Unfortunately, the moment quickly sours as the undead progenitor recognizes that the people of Earth have led their planet to ruin. As the progenitor declares the planet has 24 hours to justify its own existence before being completely destroyed, Iron Man's creation makes it apparent that the hero has just made one of the biggest missteps of his mistake-filled career. The Celestials make up some of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, each akin in essence to a force of nature. Surely Stark, the futurist that he is, could foreseen his plan going wrong, unleashing one of these forces upon the world with the soul of a melting pot of highly unstable influences. In a moment of that shows Iron Man's true ego, he even remarks on the danger of the situation with a trademark quip, saying like Hank and Ultron, right, as he uploads a part of himself into the progenitor's nervous system, following through on what could clearly end in disaster. The X-Men's desperate need for help means Tony's plan isn't exactly an unforced error, but it is certainly a decision that could have cataclysmic consequences for him and the world going forward. Tony Stark in the MCU makes some significant mistakes, inadvertently leveling a city through the creation of Ultron and spearheading the civil war against Captain America that separates the Avengers before Thanos' blitzkrieg that wipes out half the universe. Even so, all of the errors committed by this version of the character pale in comparison to his comic counterpart, unleashing the Galactus of Ultrons upon his world. Iron Man usually has his heart in the right place when it comes to helping the world, but his part in the Galactus-sized disaster that is the resurrected progenitor will possibly prove to be the character's biggest mistake yet. AXE, Judgment Day is available from Marvel Comics now.